This is the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ricardo Light1. It's great to have you join us on a wonderful Friday. Well, the nation's leader traveling to Abaco yesterday for the renaming of the Marsh Harbor International Airport. It now bears the name of the late Captain Leonard Thompson. During the official ceremony, the Right Honorable Perry Christie actually reflected on Thompson's contribution and also to Abaco and the nation. Joan Davis-Rowe reports.
The Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, along with the Deputy Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis, and Free National Movement leaders past and present, along with persons from far and near, were all on hand for the auspicious occasion, the renaming of the Marsh Harbor International Airport. The Prime Minister says the rich legacy left behind by Leonard M. Thompson epitomizes the true essence of a Bahamian hero.
We're talking about someone born in 1917 in Hopetown. And being able to, in his lifetime, own hotels. Where else could that happen? Where else could it happen? There is a magnificence to the story of the Bahamas, where people born in the most humble of circumstances, with the will to be something special, had the opportunity to do that. And so we, on this day, salute him, because he will forever be a source of inspiration to those who will hear and get to know his story.
The Prime Minister further challenged Abaconians to continue to become trailblazers, creating an example for all to follow.
Defining personalities are used to incentivize the aspirations of young people. I can be like Captain Thompson. And that is the whole basis of the success of civilization. Being able to use the life of someone as a measuring standard for generations that succeed him.
The nephew of the late honoree Steve Thompson calling the event indeed significant as he remembered the life and times of his uncle.
Many of you know Leonard Thompson as the World War II hero, the pilot, the businessman, or the politician. I have been blessed to know him as uncle and later a second father, as I had lost mine at an early age. Uncle Leonard and I spent many precious hours discussing his life's journey, from a barefoot boy running around Hopetown to a bomber pilot in World War II, and many experiences he had upon his return home. As he shared in his memoirs, the first time he saw a plane, he knew he wanted to fly. Aviation became his passion.
The special ceremony ending with an official unveiling. In Abaco, reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Joan Davis-Rowe.
Well, man, it's preparing to celebrate the 43rd anniversary of independence this weekend. Tomorrow night, the Independence Park on Coral Road will come alive with the ecumenical service of Thanksgiving and also flag-raising ceremony. But it's also Bahamians will gather greater large numbers, and also thanks for the blessings bestowed upon us as a nation. Well, that service will begin at 7 p.m. and then on Sunday there's going to be a Take Your Health book launch downtown, and then Sunday evening going to be heading down west. Folks be going to the gospel celebration at St. Stephen's Park in Egmont Rock for the theme for the independence is honoring our people of excellence. Well, hundreds of Bahamians tourists flocked to Taino Beach last evening for the Ministry of Tourism Gumbe Summer Festival. The cultural show was launched to coincide with the island's independence celebration, and our Cleopatra Murphy was there.
From the pulsating sounds of the goatskin drums to the choreographed Gumbe dancers, and of course the Bahamian food, visitors attending the first night of Gumbe Summer Festival on Taino Beach Thursday say they had a blast. It is her first time on Grand Bahama, and Texas native Diana Herrera says the cultural experience was top caliber.
Oh, this festival is amazing. I'm surprised that it's not marketed more because it's really great that it brings the community together. I feel like for the first time I'm actually in the community and I get to experience a little bit of daily life here, the ministry and the food, which is what I wanted. I wanted local food.
It was a girls' trip for Katie, Leah, and Alyssa, a trio of best friends from Hershey, Pennsylvania. They made themselves at home as they soaked in the experience.
I've been here before and we got a little lost and came here and I remember it from the past, and yeah, we're having a great time so far at the festival. Yeah. And this is actually my first trip here and my first trip ever out of the country, out of America, so it's really cool to see the festival and everything. It's awesome. I'm having a great time so far.
I think it's awesome. It's a really good experience for anyone that hasn't been here, and I've been here before and I love it. It's a good representation of the culture.
Long Island, New York husband and wife duo Bob and Joan Love say this was their third time on Grand Bahama and their first time at the festival, and they were impressed.
I can't believe it. We were told it was going to be beautiful, and it is. It really is. And the food, I tried the food.
Adding to the experience were live stage performances and Bahamians displaying crafts and homemade products, some of which Orlando resident Trisha Hoover purchased. This is her third trip, and she says she loves the island.
This is our go-to place to come and relax. It's not so crowded and it's really relaxing.
The annual Gombe Summer Festival will be held every Thursday night at 6 p.m. on Taino Beach, culminating on July 28th. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
And place an order for 2 conch fritters. Still waiting on them, Cleo. Okay, the People program made its presence felt in the opening of the Gombe Summer Festival. A variety of bush teas were on display. Guest the sample People coordinator Martha Rose says the program will also be hosting and trying to get some guys involved.
Each year the volunteers come along and they give their time and they explain to the visitors what People to People is about, meeting and greeting, what our culture is. And so we're doing a volunteer drive. We invite every Bahamian to be a part of this People to People program. The People to People program is a wonderful program for each Bahamian to be a part of. You can volunteer yourself. We have a person that go online, they sign up, they want a cultural Bahamian experience. And so we have our volunteers that take them to their homes for dinner, take them to church, wherever, but we do encourage sleepovers.
Well, the program is actually between 50 to 75 active members on Grand Bahama, so do go out there and see if you can assist. We got some more news to come. Stay with us.